Good evening, wherever you are in the world and whenever you are listening. You are most welcome to our regular Sunday A Date with a Dinner Set. This is program number 71. Good evening, Barb. How nice to see you. So we've got lots of people in this evening. So we have Mike in Florida. We have Anna in Finland. Maria in Spain. And all you people in the UK as well. So if you're watching live and you want to say hello in the chat room, then please do. And I will say something irreverent in between at you. Hasn't it been a fantastic autumn day? I think it's been a really nice autumn day. Here we go. We're sort of gathering countries tonight. Hello, Wendy in Italy. Wonderful to see you as well. So, as usual, we have a selection from the Sonic Smorgasbord this evening. Good evening, David James. How nice to see you. Where's your blue whale, chap? We need the blue whale. We have to have the blue whale. Before you even get any music, I want to say a very big shout out to Finella and especially to Flynn. Can we all give Flynn a great big wave on screen? Because I know he's watching before bedtime. Good evening, Mr. Mark Turville. You're up late, chap, as well. Must be nearly your bedtime. So we've got a nice programme for you this evening, I think. As usual, a lovely mixture for an autumn day. Aren't we lucky? I think we're very lucky in this country. Been watching not only the leaves changing colour, but, well, in that mini hurricane we had the other week, sort of tumbling down, but the beautiful colours. We would not want our life all bland and grey, would we? We like the colours. It makes us happy. Good evening, Brother Mark. Just on time to hear the first piece of music. So I hope you enjoy what we've got on offer. If you want to shout out what you think the song is, or its composer, or anything to do with its context, please do, and we'll talk about those in between. Fantastically, surprisingly, this first piece I've never played on a date with a dinner set, and I don't know why. I kept checking my lists. I was checking them twice. It's not been played, and I don't understand it. And Mr. Will Scott, your ears are burning, chap, because I think you'll recognise it straight away. Enjoy. We now have Egypt has joined us as well. Good evening, Marwan. We are truly cosmopolitan this evening. I don't understand why I've never played that. We've done 71 programs, and it's one of my favourite jazz standards, and it's one of the favourite jazz standards. I've got an upload of it somewhere on my channel. So there we go. It was, of course, as you all cried out in unison. You all cried out Autumn Leaves by Joseph Kosma. You also were about to cry out written in 1945 with lyrics by Johnny Mercer. I know. That's said to be one of the most perfectly harmonised and constructed jazz standards. And it's lots and lots of fun to do things with that, different every time. It quite surprised me, Mark Turville, that I played it in that key as well, because I normally play it in E minor, but today it was a G minor day, so there we go. I don't know what happened last autumn. I think we must have got carried away with concerts and stuff. I just think it's amazingly funny. Yes, so just before we go on to our second song, just a little bit of a mention. For this dear man, Mr. Leslie Brickus, who sadly passed away early this week at the age of 90. And he has over 1,000 songs to his credit, either as composer or as a lyricist or both. So I did put up on my channel, I don't know if you've seen it, a little version of Pure Imagination. So that's there on my channel if you want to have a look at that. That's my little tribute to the wonderful, amazing work of a truly gifted composer and lyricist, Leslie Brickus, who died earlier this week. Bit of coffee, I think. We need coffee, don't we? I'm getting quite adept at this now. When I have a slurp of coffee, I turn the microphone away so you don't hear me slurping. It's quite good, isn't it? Yeah, so if you were late to the programme, then we are doing a Date with Idea set programme number 71. If you're listening live, you're very welcome. If you're listening on the catch-up, you're equally welcome. It's been here in the UK a beautiful autumn day. And I have a little harvest festival going on here with some rather nice looking carrots and quite perky aubergines actually. So that's our tie for today. Hello, we now have France. We're just collecting the countries here. We just have a recap of the countries we've got present. We've got Mike in Florida. We got Honor in Finland. We got Maria in Spain, we got Wendy in Italy, we got Virginia in France, we got Marwan in Egypt. If I've missed any countries out, then please let me know. I don't count Hersham as a different country, although it does operate in its own universe, it has to be said. Good evening, Joe Chin. Truly global. That's what we are here, Barb. You're absolutely right. I think it's time for some more music. I'm so excited by all these cosmopolitan people. Hannah, I think that's extremely wise. You make your own story up, Mr. Turville. Okay, this is a family show. All right, on to our next song. Another song for an autumn day, a lovely autumn day. Brother Mark, are you blaming your keyboard for that typo, or shall we blame some beverage that you might be partaking of? Indeed, yeah, Hannah's there. Hannah's there. Never met you, but she knows your style already. That was, indeed, Underneath the Arches, written by Bud Flanagan in 1932. That's way before my time. I'm looking at my chat room. I don't know if some of you were around then, 1932. And Bud Flanagan wrote that looking at the homeless people under the arches in Derby, apparently. But it is a very beautiful and haunting tune. So I hope you enjoyed that one. If you did, and if you like what you are hearing and seeing, don't forget to press that little thummy up button, because that does help people to find it. If, of course, you're having a horrible time, feel free to press the thumbs down button. But, yeah, preferably don't do that. It's really nice to see people liking the music. And you know that this is my favourite time of the week when I get to play for all of you in our truly global A Date with a Dinner set this evening. I'm so excited about that. Flynn, are you excited about it as well? All these people from all over the world. And you. So, how are we doing? Right, so we've done two. I think we better stop talking and play a little bit more. I'm just so excited by what a fantastic autumn day it's been. Hello, Mary Lodge. Hello, my darling. How are you? Ah. There we go. Right, on with the next song. Fingers on buzzers. Got all the props lined up tonight, I tell you. Oh, good evening, John and Nick down in Cornwall. Yes. Another planet down there, I feel. Chap. Hello, Simon. Haven't seen you for ages. How very nice to to see. I'm just laughing. If you're watching on the catch up, it's mean nothing to you because you can't read the chat. But Mike's saying it's a barn burner, so we better get the fire brigade out. Not a problem, Mike. In this part of the world, we get enough rain to put out any fires going on. Hello, Reese. Congratulations in your GCSEs, sir. Hope sixth form is going well. Amazing. Nice to see you. And I'm so sorry you're going to Swindon. That's all I can say about that one. So yes, that was Take the A Train, written by Billy Strayhorn in 1939, which was the theme music for the Duke Ellington Orchestra. And the title came when Billy Strayhorn was visiting the Duke in New York City. And the Duke gave him directions how to get to him, and Take the A Train gave the title to a Billy Strayhorn number. So they say. So there we go. You hear it all, you see it all on this truly amazing global program. You're very welcome. If you've not seen it yet and you're feeling autumnal, I think it's been up a couple of weeks now. The Justin Hayward song Forever Autumn is on my channel, and that's a lovely ballad if you've not seen it and you want to have constant autumn music. What we're trying to do on my channel now is to put something up every week, as well as your Sundays. I know I spoil you, but I found some amazing new buttons on all my machinery that allows me to record a little more quickly than I used to be able to. So how are we doing on our this lovely autumn? I keep saying it, a lovely autumn day. What have we had? We've had Autumn Leaves, Underneath the Arches, Take the A Train. I think it's time for some more music. Enjoy. leave you for 2 minutes trying to play a song, and you're all talking about the wonderful magic roundabout in Swindon. But I do, since you're talking about it, I'm going to talk about it as well. It is actually very straightforward to navigate, as is the one in the other place, Hemel Hempstead. It works in a similar way. Yeah, you just put your foot down and go. Really, that's the way to do it. Anyway, I've forgotten what we were doing, which is a bit silly considering the title. As you all said, it was Unforgettable, written by Irving Gordon in 1951, as made famous by Mr. Nat King Cole. A wonderful, wonderful ballad. And it was originally called Uncomparable, but the music publishers wanted it changed to Unforgettable. So don't forget that little fact about it, because it's quite interesting. Speaking of quite interesting, like you probably, I get all sorts of stuff come into my YouTube feed. And some of it's interesting to watch. I'm looking for my magic button to press. But this one did fascinate me. What they've been up to in Dubai, and what opened on Thursday the 21st. The largest observation wheel in the world. The Dubai Eye. It sounds like a title of a song, doesn't it? But I believe it's more than double the height of the London Eye, which at the time was the largest observation in the world. But it looks absolutely amazing, and I believe when it's full, you can have 1,700 people on there. But I thought it was worth just throwing that out there. And I thought if I get a moment this week, I'd pop over and have a little spin on that Dubai wheel. Look at the size of the thing. It's absolutely amazing, isn't it? So there we go. I'm going to let you watch this footage because it took me ages to download it and put it on, so you might as well have a look at it. And that's it being constructed. It doesn't look like that now. Yeah, looks a bit more like that great big wheel in Dubai. So if you fancy popping over to Dubai, I don't know how much it costs, probably 50 or 60p, I would think, for a spin on that. I believe it takes 38 minutes. There we go, and we've reached the end of the video. Thank goodness for that. And that's what it looks like in context. Looks like quite a long walk to get there to me. Right. On with our next song. Oh, here we go. Here we go. We've got Wiki Turville. Wiki Turville there. It's 250 metres tall. Thank you very much for that. Yeah, amazing. Fab stuff. On with our next song. Please enjoy. Yeah, the clue is in the video there, Bob. Thank you, David James, for that. It's yes, you always add something to proceedings. I feel, chap. That was indeed Moondance. Well done, Will Scott. You were very quick off the mark there, chap. And you must have an excellent piano teacher. That's all I can say. Written in 1970 by Van Morrison, and it was the title track to his 1970 album, Moondance. I rather like the version by that Greek lady, the Greek lady, Nana Mus. I want to say Musaka. I don't mean Musaka, do I? Nana Muscori. She does a rather sort of groovy version of that one, but it's great fun. So we're doing well. We're having a lovely autumn day here together, aren't we? I do love playing for you on a Sunday evening. So if you are new to the channel and you haven't done so already, please do press that subscribe button, press the bell. If you want to know about things going on, as I say, we're trying to upload a video towards the end of every week, as well as our Sunday show. We want to keep you occupied because you don't want to get bored, because you never know. The way things are going in the UK, we may well be working from home again. Yes. So do keep an eye on the channel. Sorry, I was just deciphering that last comment and debating whether to react to it, but I won't. On with our next. Bob, that's fantastic. I'm going to have to repeat this for the benefit of people watching on catch-up. I didn't see the video as I was pouring a drink. Yes, Brother Mark, I'm surprised you had a hand free to even give a thumbs up with your pint of cider in one hand and your glass in the other, Grandad. Oh, dearie me. Right, on with our next song, I think. hands, people. Gosh, now you're going back now. We'll have legs and go next. Indeed, Knights in White Satin. Knights with a N, not Knights with a Kn. Yeah. I don't think we should begin to think about Knights with a Kn in White Satin, although if you wish to think about that now that I've put the idea in your head, of course you are most welcome to do. Just to remind you, this is a family show, and thank you, Simon, for correcting your typo, but that was indeed Knights in White Satin from 1967 by the wonderful Justin Hayward. There's Justin Hayward again, this time when he was with the Moody Blues. So as you can see, on the pianoforte, Bill the Blushing Beauty is blooming well, which is excellent. My horticultural skills know no end. Bear that in mind if we have a poinsettia this Christmas. So how are we doing? If you just popped in and wondered what we're doing a date with a dinner set, program 71. And we're having a lovely autumn day here, and we've already done Autumn Leaves, Underneath the Arches, Take the A Train, Unforgettable, Moondance, and that was Nights in White Satin. Not a problem, Jill. You have done worse typos in the past, my love. So, on to our next song. Oh, no. In case you're feeling a bit hard done by in October, I mean, we've only had the James Bond special, we've had the Walt Disney special, Coffee on the Keys. I thought we couldn't let next Sunday go by without doing another special. I know, I positively spoil you, don't I? So next Sunday's date with the dinner set will be a sort of Halloweeny, ghostly, witchy, spooky type of sort of thingling. So that will be happening next Sunday. Ideal excuse to shut the blimmin' door, turn the lights off, and don't open it to those pesky kids scrounging for chocolate, and listen to some music suitable for the day. Bob, do not tempt me on the Womble special. David James would get so excited about that. And sadly, there are enough Womble songs to do a whole programme, but we won't. So that's Halloween special next Sunday, 31st. Next Sunday. Yeah. Brother Mark, I now understand what you mean by brandy snaps. If anyone wonders what my brother has been drinking, if you look at the thing I use, yes, it does look like brandy snaps appearing. If you have a sweet tooth, that's all I'll add to that. Simon, I quite agree, but I cannot let this wombling conversation go by without saying Mike Batt is an amazing composer, slightly misunderstood sometimes, and to his eternal regret that he ever got involved with the Wombles, but a great songwriter, orchestrator, pianist, singer. I absolutely agree. You can all make a donation, buy me a coffee, not to do a Wombles special. How about that? On we go. Oh, by the way, no one seems to have realised yet, we have got a little puzzle going on today. I have given you so many hints. There's a tiny little puzzle, because I can't resist. Puzzle mad I am. Or just mad. Brother Mark, you live in Hereford. It rains every month. What are you chatting about? As Mike in Florida said, it was indeed Desafinado, and closely followed by Hannah. Yes, that's its other moniker, isn't it? I think that's the Portuguese translation. Slightly out of tune, a bit like my piano. A little bit fruity at the top. But that's what it was. Desafinado by the wonderful Mr. Tom Jobim, Antonio Carlos Jobim, written in 1957. And that was actually written in response to critics that said the new style of the bossa nova was just for people that couldn't sing. So Tom Jobim wrote that wonderful Latin ballad just to show that bossa novas do have quite an amazing tune. And what a cracker it is, isn't it? Speaking of crackers, if you missed it, which some people did, on Wednesday we did Coffee on the Keys. And it was lots and lots and lots of fun. There was lots of coffee and lots of music and lots of chat. And most importantly, we were raising some money for my chosen charity, Step by Step in Hampshire. I am absolutely thrilled to bits, cock a hoop, over the moon, sick as a parrot, to be able to tell you that the money raised already is over £300, and that giving pot, which is on your screen now, was on your screen now, is open until 31st of October. I'm really, really so pleased because it's such a wonderful charity doing wonderful work to help young people in Hampshire and the southeast, and that's going to make such a difference. Your generosity is absolutely amazing. If you've not seen the program and you want to catch it, it's now of course on the channel as a video, and if you look underneath, if you want to just go to the music, then that's there. But if you've got an hour, do watch it, because there's lots of information about the charity itself and some very moving stories that you can watch there. So how are we doing? We've got 2 songs left today in our Date with a Dinner set. So Hannah, I know you're in the chat room, so you're not allowed, or anyone in that household, you're not allowed to call out what's about to happen, okay? I'll say a bit more afterwards. It'll be obvious. Well, I hope it's obvious. Enjoy if I can find it. Oh, wasn't that lovely? Thank you, Hannah. And one of the reasons for replaying you that, you'll remember we had it in a concert when Hannah and I were playing live. One of the reasons for playing that this evening is really to celebrate the fact that Hannah's finger is at last on the mend after that ridiculous accident you had breaking it. And this week, Hannah and I are getting back to doing some duet and duo practicing gently, I think. So that's good news. So that's one of the reasons. And yes, that really was our hands back in June. But got Hannah to thank for that beautiful overlay. It does make it quite mesmerising, doesn't it? It's probably a good job that you couldn't see our faces at that point. Anyway, I'm liking all these descriptions. Hermit crabs. Yeah, so well done, Hannah, for sort of battling the last 6-7 weeks with your hand, and fingers crossed gently, that you're well on the mend now. So that is such good news. So that was indeed Aquarium, written by Camille Saint-Saëns, from the Carnival of the Animals of 1886, which is his collection of 14 pieces about all sorts of animals, quite often performed with the poems written by the wonderful Ogden Nash. So we're on to our last song. Some of you think you may have solved the little puzzle we've had going on today. Let's see if you're correct. I'm having such a wonderful day today. It's a wonderful autumn day, isn't it? Just saying. I've said it once. I've said it actually about 8 times. Please enjoy our last song from 1913. Jill, that's even before your time, I think. Absolutely, Bob. I do sometimes play with a bit of a high kick and some fancy footwork, but I tend to reserve that when I haven't got loads of equipment and microphones around me because it can be a bit dangerous. Yes, there we go. That was indeed You Made Me Love You from 1913, written by James Monaco. And I thought that was a nice one. I couldn't help going into my, I won't say my full Liberace, my half Liberace for the second verse. Well, since no one's commented on it, I don't know why I bother sometimes. I actually changed my tie in honour of the aquarium piece. You know, when you've got so many hundreds of ties hanging around, you have to keep changing them. So there we go. Just a little reminder, if you're in the UK, that next week, don't forget to turn your little clocks back. Yeah, because we're going to be at 18:30 GMT. The clocks go back an hour. You get an extra hour in bed, you lucky people, and I get an extra hour to prepare for you the Halloween special that's going on. So that will be next Sunday. The Brandy Slap, sorry, not the Brandy Slap special, the Halloween special. Ignore the fact that card says 18:30 BST. It's 18:30 GMT. So there we go. That does bring us truly to the end of another date with a dinner set. Program 71. Doesn't time fly when you're enjoying yourself? Just before I say good night to you, if you, especially in the UK, wherever you are, do take very good care of yourselves, especially in the UK, because as we know, the COVID cases are rising again. Wear your masks. Do take very good care of yourselves, because I want to see you next week well and happy. You look fantastic this evening. Thank you so much for your company. Thank you for listening. Do share this on with your friends and family. And at that point, on that note, I shall say thank you very much. Good night.